So I want you to stop right now and enjoy yourself a good look around. Would you consider these humane conditions? Now imagine you got put in timeout in the exact area that you're currently in. Now, two situations happen. The first one, your parents still come in and they talk to you. You should not have broken that vase. Now, you're going to sit in here for this amount of time, you're going to come out, and then they bring you a snack. And they say, so listen, next time to avoid hitting the vase, don't play in this area, play in this area, so on and so forth. They help you out. They give you solutions. They speak to you. Now, another scenario. Imagine that your parents were less caring and they decided that you broke that vase, I'm going to break your arm. And then I'm going to throw you in that room and I will never speak to you for 12 hours. 12 hours gets up, you probably feel terrible. You probably feel abused. But one thing you don't feel is an never-ending love and respect and appreciation for the parent who put you in that situation. But tell me, which situation would you prefer? Which situation do you think that you as a person would improve from? Which situation do you think that if it happened to you again, on a different way, you would learn your lesson? Which situation do you think would make you worse? What I'm speaking of particularly is the prison system. The prison system that we all love to go to the second anything goes wrong, of putting someone in a court, and if they cannot testify good enough, if they cannot get the right witnesses, cannot bring up the right evidence, then they are going to prison. They're going to jail. They're going to one of the worst places on earth for however much time because they did a crime. Now, the problem with that is, I believe in punishment personally, but there's a difference. I believe in punishment for the sake of stopping all further action. But from the 70% recidivism rate of the United States judicial systems, prisons, you could see that they're not having the same goals in mind. According to that same system, reports that they've given, they've only been able to go down 0.2% from 2018 to 2019. They are still in exponentially high numbers. And this wouldn't be a problem, but we already are overcrowded in our police environments, in our prison environments already. Because even though we hold 5% of the world's population, we have 25% of its incarcerated population. That's a little strange. The Office of Juvenile Justice says that our students are about 35% more likely to commit a crime than one in Canada, per se, which has a 49% recidivation rate. And there is no statistic because I'm pretty sure it's astronomically low how likely it is that a Norway student, with their 20% recidivation, would commit a crime again. Now, as a whole, this doesn't feel that bad to you, but you have to realize that those are people. People work, people clean, people speak to you. It's people that run for society. America at the moment has about 2.4 million incarcerated citizens in the population, which is crazy. That's 2.4 million people who cannot work in grocery stores, who cannot go to school, who cannot clean up the streets, who cannot speak to your children with mentor-like advice, or who can't just live their lives as they see fit. 2.4 million people living in inhumane conditions of one bed, bars, concrete, maybe a window, abusive cell